Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Cece, and welcome to my world. Hi guys, I'm back home. Ooh. It feels like it's been forever since I've been here. Slept in my own bed last night and it felt amazing. I'm not really a what's the word? Do you like some people like to travel and go out and stay different places? Like I do enjoy traveling, but I don't really like being away from my own bed for too long. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I like the comforts of my own home. So I was really happy to get home. I got home last night, and since I got home, I've just been cleaning. So if you see my eyes are a bit watery, I'm like, it's because the dust, and I have really bad allergies to dust, and my sinuses love to play up. But apart from that, I woke up this morning and I have been cleaning like one mad peacehole man. Like, you don't realize the difference between cleaning in the UK and cleaning in Jamaica. Like everything is always dusty here in Jamaica. I don't know if it's the sun that make everything dry up and just breeze and dust breeze blow the dust. I don't know what it is, but everything seems to get really dusty all the time. So um it's like every day you have to sweep out the house, mop down the place, just so that it stays fresh and clean. In the UK, I think maybe because the doors always closed. Like you can vacuum every day and wipe down every day, but you don't need to do like a deep clean every day. But I feel like I start sweeping, I start mopping, and before you know it, I'm bleaching out the toilet, I'm cleaning out the shower, I'm wiping down my kitchen sink and cleaning the surface. Like I'm doing a deep clean nearly every day for no reason. But that also means that I have too much time on my hand, because if I was working, there was no time for all of that. But I'm not at the moment. So while I've got the chance to make sure my home stays nice, I'm gonna take it. For today, the electric is gone, the light is gone. We don't have any light at the moment in my area. I don't know when it's going to be back. I woke up this morning and it was already off. Like, I normally sleep with a fan on just to keep me cool, because we don't have the aircon up as yet. As I said, we're still decorating. So we don't have the aircon up as yet. So I sleep under a fan, and I woke up this morning, the fan wasn't on, and I was sweating profusely. I was sweating buckets. So we don't have any light. There's no indication as to when it could come back. It's been off since this morning, and it's now about, I want to say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it looks like it won't be back until this evening at some point. It may even not be back until tomorrow. So I've got to find something to entertain myself. I guess that was another reason, an excuse to do a full clean of my house and change my bed sheets and all of that jazz. But now that I've been able to do all of that, I'm just like, what do I do? So I'm going to take this time and just kind of reflect on all the comments that you guys have been leaving in the comment section below, and just make, I guess, a digital plan, a plan of what videos I will be recording for you guys in the future, just so that I can, keep a note of everything. I don't know if you guys have watched the previous video of when I went shopping in Urchi. If not, pause this video, go watch that video, and then come back. Yeah. But I went to Fontana and I got myself a little notebook. And so the purpose of the notebook was just to keep my ideas and you guys' suggestions jotted down, so that if I ever came up with, on a blank mind space of what to record, instead of just kind of doing the same thing over and over, I thought I could turn to my, I guess, recording oracle and choose a subject to base the video on. So yeah, So I'm just jotting down as much as possible. I think that's it for now. I'm just waiting for the light to come back. If the light doesn't come back, I'll be working by torchlight and candlelight later on this evening. Also, it's Friday today, and you all know that Friday means jerk day. So I'm gonna go get some jerk chicken later on as well, which I can't wait for because last week I was in town, Kingston, so I didn't get any jerk chicken last week. But this week, it nah gonna miss me. It's not going to miss me this week, so I'm gonna go get some jerk chicken and eat that. And yeah, just focus on trying to better my content creation, ideas, and even research different things that I could be using, like lighting, tripods, cameras, all that kind of stuff, just until the light comes back because I have nothing else to do. It's so warm, but it is so much cooler than Kingston is just ridiculous. I don't know how people could live in Kingston without aircon. Like it just doesn't I don't know why Kingston is so hot. I don't Yeah, but I'm enjoying the breeze of my area, so that's one thing I definitely missed from town, from being in Kingston, the breeze. Hi guys, how are you? So it's been a few days since I started this vlog. I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest. But this morning I woke up and I got up quite early. I got up about 7 o'clock, and I just thought, let me just do stuff around the house and just tidy up myself a little. So got in the shower and did a full shower routine. So I washed my hair, shaved the areas, and then I just decided to cook. So I'm cooking curry chicken with bulgur wheat. Bulgur wheat is an alternative to rice because obviously, as you know, rice is very heavy on the carbs, whereas bulgur wheat's a little bit more, it's still carbs, but it's a little bit lighter. Happy medium between couscous and rice. If you don't like couscous, because I know some people say they don't really like couscous like that, so it's like a happy medium. Currently got a little plastic bag on my head underneath my bonnet because I washed it, and then I'm just leaving it for the conditioner to soak in. You need the heat, and because it's naturally hot here, I don't really need to sit under hair dryer or any kind of heat because naturally my head will sweat, especially being around cooking and stuff. So I'm gonna cook, then wash out my hair, then eat. So that is the plan. What I will do is get to talking about housing and the options that there are in Jamaica for housing, acquiring housing, whether it's buying, renting, or whatever. So let me finish cooking, wash out my hair, eat, and then we'll get on to how to sort yourself out for living situations, accommodation. So this is the chicken. Just gonna make curry chicken, put it down, and then I think I'm just gonna have bulgur wheat with it because too much carbs, carbs, carbs. So this is bulgur wheat, and as you can see, the grains are very similar to couscous or rice. It's like a happy medium, so it's a little bit bigger than couscous, but it's smaller than rice. But you do exactly the same. Just pour it in a pan, you boil it down. You can make your bulgur wheat and peas. You can, make bulgur wheat pumpkin rice, a variation of that. So it's just an alternative to rice, a healthier alternative. When I'm cooking bulgur wheat, I like to put one of these in. So it's just a vegetable stock pot from all these things I brought over from England with me to Jamaica. So yeah, instead of salt, I put one of these in, and it just adds a lot more flavour to the bulgur wheat rather than just, you know, boring salt. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little, like a little tub. And what I do is I get the water to a boil before I add the bulgur wheat in. I also wash the bulgur wheat the same way I would wash rice. But what I do is boil the water, add my stock pot into the boiling water. Once it's boiling, or at least simmering, I then add the bulgur wheat into the water, and then I let it get to a boil, and then turn it down to simmer. Basically the same thing what you do with rice. And basically this will just dissolve into the water. I'm sure most people know what a stock pot is, especially if you're based in the UK or US. You'll know what a stock pot is. Yeah, I guess it's just concentrated, I guess, seasoning, maybe, possibly liquidized and concentrated seasoning. But yeah, as you can see, it has herbs in it, has different seasonings, everything in it already. So it's just a one quick way just to season up your water for your rice, bulgur wheat, couscous, anything like that. Dissolved. So I'm just gonna wash the bulgur wheat now and then add it into this. So as you can see, it's cooked now. It has the same kind of colour, that yellow tint to it, what couscous does. Like I said, the grains are bigger. So this is it when it's boiled down. Yeah, and just gonna serve it up with some chicken. Hi guys, so it's a little bit later on in the evening. It's around 6 o'clock. It's around 6 o'clock. I've eaten. Did I say I was gonna do? Finish cooking, wash my hair and eat. So yeah, wash my hair, braided it up for bed, my bedtime doo-doo plaits. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the evening, even though down the road there's like a little, it sounds like they're having a party at the moment. So I might just go and have a look and see who's there, what's going on. I'm not sure if I'm definitely going to go there, but I just wanted to just have a little quick chat about a few things. I read all my comments that I get on all my videos, and I try and respond to all of them. And I've noticed that a few comments have been asking about housing over here, been getting comments from people who are also interested in coming to Jamaica to live, and like, how did I find like housing, accommodation, what was the process in doing all of that, especially as I was in the UK planning to come here. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to go into that a little bit. Either at my grandparents, or I stayed in a place that I found on like Airbnb that I just rented for the 2 weeks that I was here. I've stayed at Drax Hall, I've stayed at Turtle Towers, I've stayed at Columbus Heights. There's a few different places that basically I rented and I stayed at. So that, when I was coming on holiday, they're the two sort of areas that I've stayed in, Ochi and in St Thomas at my grandparents' house. So when I decided to move over here, I basically just did a Google search. I tried to find property in Jamaica in the specific areas that I wanted to live in. So I searched for the parish, I searched for the location, just anything that I thought I could find. And to be honest, the housing market is similar to the UK housing market, where there are housing estate agents that you can go on their website and you could search for something, or search for a property based on 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, just based on your own needs. And there is also opportunity to buy land, to buy property as well. So they were all stuff I did find just on an easy quick Google search. One app that I downloaded and I found very useful was an app called Jamaica Classified, and I would say it's an equivalent to a Gumtree. It's like a Jamaican Gumtree, and on Jamaica Classified there's such things as being able to look for housing, being able to buy a car, find a job. So I found that super helpful when I was searching for somewhere to live. Now, one thing I will say I think would be more beneficial, and I know everybody's circumstances are different. Some people prefer to rent, some people prefer to own. Me personally, I love the idea of being able to own land and build on the land. Here in Jamaica, it's different from the UK, and I'm not sure how it works for the US, but in the UK, you can buy land, but you still need like a building permission to build on that land. Jamaica's pretty similar. You still need to give in a blueprint of what the house is going to look like, but there is a lot more freedom in the options that you have over here once you buy land. The housing market over here is a little less saturated than in the UK, as in, and when I say saturated, I mean saturated in the people that are looking for housing. So yeah, there's option to buy land and build on it, or there's options to buy the land and with the house already built on, or rent. As people that have asked, or the subscribers that have asked about housing and how I went about finding something, are all based like either in the UK or the US. What I would suggest is, if you do go into the route of looking for something to rent, see if you can get someone to visit the property before you finalize any renting or agreement with the owners, or the estate agent, just so that while they're the person that you've asked to go view the properties, you could be on a video call so you can ask and see for yourself what it looks like. Because as I'm sure everyone knows, pictures can be deceiving. One last thing, be safe with and cautious with what you renting or who you're renting from. Have a good idea of the area that you're going to rent out of. Think, oh, it's a nice area. Do your research on the distance from schools or bars or churches, or just do as much research into the area that you're looking to rent into or go into. You can look up the crime rate in my specific, the statistics of the crime. Like, just see if you can, even if you could visit. I think eventually I'm going to go into a little bit more depth of my personal situation. I'm just holding back just until everything is 100%. And when I say 100%, it's because I want to be able to give you all the information and show you what I mean. What I'll do, I'll link the Jamaica Classified app in the description box below so that you can have a look for yourself. There are other options, there are other websites, estate agent websites as well. And what I'll do, I'll link a few that I looked at when I was searching before I moved out here, just so that you can have an idea of what the prices are like. And if you have any questions, by all means feel free to leave any comments, and if I can, I'll answer it, or I'll try and find an answer for you. Basically, it's just the same as looking for a home in the UK. The only difference is you're not here, so you have to be super vigilant in speaking to the owners, making sure they understand the circumstances that you're from the UK, US, or wherever, and that you're moving in. I would make sure that it's definitely a property that you could rent out for long term, because Jamaica's main source of income as an island is tourism. A lot of places that are for rent offer short term or long term. Short term obviously is, I'd say, anything under a month. Long term is 6 months and over. So I would say if you're looking to come here, make sure that it's not short-term rent that you're getting into, or short-term lease that you're getting into, that it's definitely long-term. To be honest, I just found everything myself. I googled a lot of stuff. The questions that I had, I googled them, I searched for it, and then I did a lot of calling, spoke to a few estate agents and emailed a lot of people and just asked questions. I think that's how I found out a lot. Yeah, I can't wait to finish like decorating and everything. Once I've finished decorating, what I'm gonna do is give you a full tour of everything and explain in detail my situation. I'm just holding off for now because I want to give you a really good video, in-depth video of how I got to where I am right here. But I just thought I'd give you a quick little 1-2 of the process I went through before I got to where I am now. Does that make sense? Okay, hopefully it does. As always, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of March. Guys, I'm at 342 at the moment. I've got another 158 to go, is it? I can't do maths. I think it's 158 to go. Guys, I only need 158. But guys, get my subscribers up. Woo, 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 woo. Team Miss CC's World. As always, look after yourself. And until my next video, I will see you soon.